and David Hacker. You're watching Your Hometown Connection, brought to you by the BTES 10 Gigabit Community.
Welcome to this episode of Your Hometown Connection.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things going on in the community coming up. We've got the Classic at Tennessee High coming up right after Christmas, runs from the day after Christmas until New Year's. Lots of teams from the region and from around the country are coming to play, so be 30 games for this tournament.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that we've had this tournament in our area for, I think this is the 42nd year of the Classic.
Yeah, it's a big event in the community.
Yeah.
It is. It's exciting, and we will be there. Power 7 will be there and airing those shows. You can watch them back. Hopefully you're there in person and can watch them back later and celebrate our local teams, but also just the presence of the Classic in itself and what it brings to our area. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
So we're going to hear about that from some people at Tennessee High, and then we're also going to hear about a partnership with Ballad Health and a regional partnership with the school systems, and it is a program to educate nurses, promote more nurses in our community, which we all know we need, and great partnership that they're doing with the school systems. And we visited with Sullivan East to hear about their program and their partnership, so we're going to see that as well. And then we are going to talk to Clayton Dowell, our CEO, about a very big change that we have coming up with our new customer information system. So lots of educational opportunities that we want to share information with our customers and get them as prepared for this upcoming change as possible. Lots of exciting new changes coming with that program. So
it's something our customers are going to see that's going to be different, but it'll be good for us and them as well.
Yeah, it would be a great tool for our customers to better manage their accounts. So all those things, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will go to those segments. So be back.
Yeah, so we're super excited about bringing back the 42nd Classic to Tennessee High School. Obviously, last year we took a leap of faith and went a little bit unorthodox and chose to go in a different direction in terms of sponsorship. But we found that by doing that, it really challenged us to think outside the box and really elevate the fan experience. I'm super excited that the things that we did last year really paid off in terms of engaging our community and our fan base and really being involved in what we were doing here and enjoying the totality of the experience, not just the exciting games, but all that our tournament had to offer. So we're excited about continuing that for this season and this tournament as well, and really enhancing on it. Might even have some new surprises coming up. So we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, last year was the first year that was a little different because Arby's was not sponsoring the tournament. So we got an opportunity to do things a little different and add a little flair and spice to the tournament. We got to add a food court, which is something that had not been done before up on the stage. We had 4 different food vendors that came up there and got to sell lunch and dinner to all of our fans. We also had a kids court, kids area where we had a bounce house, we had a photo booth. And then we had some opportunities to do some different things with halftime shows. And the biggest thing is probably, we have 2 brand new video boards in here that we got to utilize because of BTES coming in as a sponsor and utilizing them with all their amazing equipment and everything to utilize those video boards with them to give it really a top level NBA type experience of watching a basketball game.
We have a great relationship with you all. I think it's brought a whole different level. You all being here, putting it out there for everybody, and just so many different things that have gone on that make it just a tournament that really exceeds every tournament I've ever been to in my life. So I think it's an experience that everybody needs to come to and see it for themselves.
It's a good experience for the kids. I was fortunate enough to play in it when I was a player at Sullivan South. And then now getting to coach in it is just, it's a really good experience for the coaches, the players, because you're going against talented kids from around the country that our kids follow, that are ranked in the top 100 in the nation, that are going to go to big time colleges and play, and you're going to see some future NBA players that'll be here. So for our players to get an experience to go against the talent like that is just, you're not going to beat that anywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty special. You know, there's 5 defending state champs that are coming back, 1 state runner-up. I believe there's 4 4-stars coming in, 3 teams that are ranked in the top 25 in the country. It's pretty special. The other cool thing is just the quality of basketball, the players. You know, you see it now, I get to see it the next year. You know, there's 2 kids that played in this tournament last year that were McDonald's All-Americans. I got to see them on opening night. They were both in the starting lineups for teams in the Big 12. And that's really cool for, you know, people in our community to get to see. Here's some kids that might be one and done NBA type players to get the opportunity to see what that's like. And not only that, but some of our local community teams, they get an opportunity to play against some of these kids that will probably be playing in the NBA someday.
So I actually just today was having a conversation with someone about the Classic tournament here. Obviously, when we started it, or when Tennessee High started it 42 years ago, it was intended to be a significant fundraiser for Tennessee High School. Of course, it's a fundraiser now for us, but it is so much more than that. It's tradition. It really exemplifies what it's like to be a member of our community in Bristol, and it really enhances that experience. It goes far beyond raising funds. In fact, I told the person I was speaking with today, if we didn't raise a dime, it would be worth it, because it's about bringing our community together. It's about supporting Tennessee High School. It's about supporting Tennessee High athletics. And it's about the broader community in Bristol and what it means to bring everyone together over that week of Christmas break. I mean, just to have teams travel like they do and come and experience that at what could be considered a very challenging time for travel, we get great turnout, and that's really about being together. It's obviously the great basketball is an added bonus to that, but it's about being together and experiencing a wonderful, exciting venue here in Viking Hall, obviously, but being together and spending time with family and friends and the community, coming back year after year, seeing changes, enhancing what we're doing, and just being a part of something wonderful.
I want to tell you my age here a little bit, but I've probably been coming to it for 42 years because I came as a kid. And it was the best experience ever. I remember coming up here, more so as a teenager, because I was a student here, sitting in those bleachers right back there. We were here all day long. That's back in the time when we used to have 3 sessions a day. So it's been an ongoing, wonderful tournament. It just keeps getting better and better every year. And it's an exciting time for Tennessee High and the whole community.
You have people that have been around for all 42 years here, and they get so excited every single year when it's being played the week after Christmas, and it's just like it's a ritual for a lot of people. And then you get people coming in from all over the place, coming out of town. So it's really neat for us to get to be able to talk to people from all over the country. I mean, last year I sat down there and talked to a guy that was from Wisconsin that had just come in to watch the teams play, and he didn't have anybody, he didn't have a team he was cheering for, he just wanted to come see the tournament. So it's really neat, and you just get to meet people from all over the country, and the connections we've made. And it's helped our team get to tournaments. We're going to be in a tournament in Florida in a few years that we met coaches from here that are going to help us get in those things. So it's just really beneficial to be here.
This place was rocking when we were right there and we won the first game, and we're right there in that quarterfinal game. You know, it was an opportunity for us to showcase not only Tennessee High and our kids, but really just the community of you know how good basketball is, not only in this area, but how good it can be when you talk about nationwide.
So you're going to miss out if you don't come here. It's about being together. It's about community and great basketball. It's an added bonus.
And that's what we really wanted to create, is that family experience.
Well, it's going to be a great experience. We hope to get this place packed out. The talent and the level of the teams that are coming in here may be the best it's been here in a few years. Last year was loaded. There was some great players, but this year I think as far as quality of teams, they're even better this year.
But there's so much more going on with our video boards and our fan cams and our halftime entertainment and the food court and kids area. It truly is something that I think families in this community that need to come out and just experience it, and just to see what it is and what it's like.
name is Tabitha Hall, and I'm the Ballad Health instructor here at Sullivan East High School. How we started is there is Bloomberg who funded our program, and they actually chose 10 areas in the whole entire United States. Our area was chosen as one of those 10.
This is part of a $250 million initiative launching healthcare high schools in 10 communities around the country. We thought the model that Ballad Health was proposing was really unique. It's the most rural of the 10 communities that we are in, with 7 district schools around the region, and Ballad Health is a central hub, and we thought it was just, again, so unique, such a great opportunity, and something that would really speak to so many regions around the country where similar models could potentially be implemented.
What makes us different is that out of all 10, we are the only ones who didn't build like a brick and mortar academy. Ballad turned around and wanted to implement it into our public schools. And so our students can stay on campus. They are going to LPN school. We're partnered with TCAT to make that happen. And so they never leave our campus. And then at the end of the program, they have finished all 3 trimesters of LPN school through TCAT, and they get to sit for their NCLEX and be licensed practical nurses at high school graduation.
Where we're partnering K-12 education with healthcare systems in these communities, so students can graduate high school with credentials to go directly into roles that will eventually have family-sustaining wages at the healthcare system they're partnered with.
Well, I've been a career educator, now being able to work on the employer side of the glass. And so for me personally, it's really rewarding to be able to connect students to pathways that allows them future success. So for Ballad Health, this is a twofold process. One is be able to connect students to high-need, livable wage jobs within Ballad Health. Nursing shortage is not just a thing for Ballad Health, but a nationwide issue. And so to be able to get students on this pathway sooner and be able to give them the option to enter into the workforce at graduation is something that's a benefit to all of us.
So this is our first semester. So far it's going great. Our students are performing wonderfully. We have a good relationship with TCAT, and they said test scores are matching their adult students exactly the same. So our students are performing how we expected. They're excelling, even especially to be such young nursing students, but they're doing wonderful and they're loving it.
So this program is really here to help us to get through school quicker, and it's going to help us. See, I want to be an RN after, and I'll graduate as an LPN, which means I only have to go through 6 months through Ballad Health to be an RN.
I wanted to be a nurse since I was little because I've always had that aspiration to help people, and especially where I want to be a pediatric nurse, just having that ability to have a stepping stone to getting to where I want to be with the LPN is just going to be one step closer to the degrees I need.
In order to start the Ballad Health Academy, they have to meet all TCAT enrollment criteria. So it is a pretty rigorous program. It is nursing school, so it is a little harder to get in. Right now I have 6 students in my class this semester, only juniors. However, in my whole Ballad Academy, I would say I have around 50 students that are upcoming to be in the class in the next semesters.
So we have our director, Caroline, and I told her that I wanted to be a NICU nurse and what I wanted to do, and she said that she would help get me started with shadowing and help me get through that to pursue what I want to be easier and quicker and make sure that's what I want to do for sure.
We're going to have shadowing opportunities and clinical opportunities and many other opportunities that will help us make sure this is what we want to do and help guide us on our way.
We very much want to be able to grow this program to all the schools within the Ballad Health network. That would be both in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. So we'd like to be able to see that just specifically the LPN program grow. But then in our vision for this is that this is just the first of many pathways that we're wanting to be able to extend opportunities to students in. There's a lot of things that go under running a health network, a hospital network that are needed, and some are clinical and some are non-clinical. So some of the other things that we'd like to see in the future are opportunities as it relates to maybe IT or business, finance, industrial maintenance, things of that nature. And so extending pathways from both clinical and non-clinical would be future opportunities that we'd like to explore.
At high school graduation, they will be licensed practical nurses, and they are guaranteed an interview with Ballad Health, so that they are guaranteed a position after high school graduation as an LPN.
CTE programs in general are such a great opportunity for students to get credentials before they graduate high school. We know there's a major need across the country in terms of healthcare, but also here in Eastern Tennessee, and this program will help to create a pipeline for Ballad Health with nurses in the region. So the LPN pathway that Ballad is launching is really, really exceptional in terms of getting students, again, credentials to go directly into nursing and support the healthcare need in the region at large.
Welcome back to Your Hometown Connection. So I've got Clayton Dowell with me. Clayton, thank you for being here. Welcome back. It's been a while since you've been on the show.
It's nice to be back.
Good. So we have a big change coming up. It's a very exciting change. We are changing our customer information system. So a lot of things in the way that customers see information from us, the way that they communicate with us, and we wanted to introduce that today and share a little bit about what customers can expect.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we recognize that one of the most important things for our customers is how they interact with us, whether it's paying a bill, whether it's calling because they have a problem with their electric service or cable internet or telephone. There's lots of different reasons why customers need to interact with us, and we want to make that as easy as possible. And so we are moving forward with a update to one of our platforms that will help make that a lot smoother, a lot easier to do more things, and so that is going to go live in January. In fact, January 12th of 2026 is the official go live date.
Right. So with that upgrade to our new customer information system, some of the things that are changing are we will have a new mobile app. Mm-hmm. We will have a new web portal.
That's right.
So the ways that customers can pay us will be different. The mobile app we have today will go away, and the web portal that we have today will go away, and we will have new ones that will not go live until January 12th. So
correct.
No need to download or do anything yet, but we want to get everybody prepared for the 12th, so it'll be an easy, smooth transition.
And preparation is important because there are so many things that can't happen until that date. Now, there's a lot that can happen in preparation for, and we're going to be communicating with customers specifically on those things that they can do now or in the near future. But there are some things that just can't happen until January 12th.
Right. So one of the other things that we're going to be communicating specifically about is autopay. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about autopay because that is a change, and it's a change from something that we currently offer.
That's right. So autopay today, as we know it, is a way that people can use a credit card, debit card, or e-check, stored in a payment system, and then automatically each month have that payment come out as scheduled. And it's been a good feature that some customers have used. There have been the normal convenience fees with that. But one of the things we are having to adjust in this process is that specific functionality will not be available. So people can still provide credit card, debit card, e-check information for one-time payments. And if they initiate a payment on, each month, they can still do that. It just won't automatically happen. However, the better option for everybody, including our customers that are on autopay today, is to transition to bank draft.
Yes.
And there's several reasons for that, but the biggest for our customers is there's no fees for that. So it's easier for us. There's no fees for us. There's no fees for our customers, and so it's sort of a set it and forget it type payment method.
Right, and that bank draft in the new system actually has an added feature that we don't currently have, where you can select the day that you want it drafted from your account as long as it's prior to your due date. Now, if you're on bank draft, it will deduct out of your checking or savings account, whichever you have saved, on your due date. But if you select a different day prior to that, if that works better for you, then you can select that date as well.
That's right, and that's something that people can do today. So other things that people can do today, if somebody's using autopay today, they can go ahead and make that transition to bank draft, save money, to avoid the convenience fee, but go ahead and be ready because the bank account information will transfer to the new system,
Right.
and that'll happen seamlessly.
Yes.
So that's a way to get ahead of the curve and not be concerned about come January if things are a little different and people are getting acclimated, that part's taken care of.
Right. So one other thing, of course, is the bills are going to look different.
That's right.
That all the same relevant information will still be there, all the information that our customers need. It just may be in a different place, a little different format, and it will look a little bit different. So we are absolutely prepared to help walk people through any questions that they have after those change, but it will look a little bit different.
It'll look a little different, a little cleaner, hopefully, and simpler, hopefully easier to find information. That's certainly our objective. But anytime things change, it takes a little reorienting. So we realize that that'll be something that everybody will just adapt to a little bit. And we'll provide some information to point people in the right direction as to where to look for the amount due and the due date and the critical information that people need on each month.
Right. So you mentioned our go live date, which is January the 12th.
Yes.
The week prior to that,
it's going to be a busy week.
it is going to be busy.
It's going to be a busy week.
It's what we are referring to as Dead Week,
Yes.
and it will be a very manual week for us. So let's talk a little bit about how that might impact our customers.
Yeah, so we still plan to do as much business as we can do for our customers to the extent we are capable of doing it. And it's a little fuzzy in saying that, and I realize that, but we will have to stop using our current system the week prior, probably on Monday or Tuesday the week prior, so the 5th or 6th, somewhere in that time period. For the rest of that week until we go live on January 12th, we will stop processing information in that system, and every transaction we do with customers will be manual. So our goal is to reduce that and limit that as much as possible. However, we still will take payments, we still will work with customers, to do the things they need to do. We may be a little slower at it for a few days, but our goal is to still meet the needs of our customers that they have on a day in, day out basis. We just ask for a little bit of graciousness and patience because it might be a little slower as we do things much more manual, with manual processes for a few days.
Well, and even after go live, after January 12th, this is a brand new system, and we've been working on this for a year, but until it's live and real, it will be a process,
Yeah.
and we've trained and we continue to train, and we're trying to get as ready as possible, but there will always be something that it's just going to be new.
It's new.
So
it's new for our customers, and it's new for our team here. Although we're doing a lot of training right now, we hope to make that as smooth as possible, but it will be new and there will be some adjusting for all of us.
Right. So going forward, after today, our December Your Hometown Connection is going to be all things NISC, software change, what to expect, information for customers, a little bit more detailed, maybe some examples of what they'll see. So looking very forward to that. We'll be trying to get that information out in as many avenues as possible. So maybe some social media, short videos, different things. And of course, with that, we have a whole host of other communications that we plan to start. More social media posts and videos, letters specifically to those auto pay customers, the ones who are on auto pay as we know it today, to make sure that they have time to get transitioned, hopefully to bank draft, but to whatever payment method they prefer going forward. And then we're also going to be working on some updates for our website.
That's right.
A one-stop shop, maybe.
That's exactly, so that's what we've started right now, is developing a page. We haven't released it yet to the community, but a one-stop shop for all questions related to this process. So we realize there will be a lot of communication, and our goal is for it not to be overwhelming, but there will be a lot to try to put the information out there for our customers. But our intention is to have it land in one place where multiple questions can be answered, and there's one place for customers to go to and hopefully get all their questions answered. Of course, they can always reach out to us in the other normal methods, but we want to make sure we have this additional method available soon.
Right. Well, lots more to come.
Yes.
Lots more to come. And again, just please be patient with us. The benefits in the end and the resources that it provides to our customers really is going to be worth it. It's just the process of getting there.
Yep, that's right.
Change is fun, so we will get there. So I'm sure you remember my
Your favorite segment's
part
probably coming
of
up
every
next.
show, which is our employee highlight video. And this week we are going to meet Justin Kincaid. He is one of our technical operations technicians, and Justin's been around for a long time, and I'm happy to learn more about him. So Justin, take it away.
My name is Justin Kincaid. I work in the Technical Operations Department here at BTES. I started work here in 2007. Actually got hired on as a lineman apprentice. And then after a few years, the job in the current department I'm in opened up and I applied for that. Part of my responsibilities are maintaining and making repairs in our substations. We maintain our fiber optic line, so anytime we have a fiber optic cable get broke or something, we're out there making those repairs. And we maintain the traffic lights within the city of Bristol, Tennessee. Yes, I've been here 18 years and we're a family. It's important that we all work together and get along. We're a small company. I know pretty much everybody. All of our departments are dependent upon each other. I was born in Sullivan County, graduated from Sullivan Central High School in 2001. My wife and I got married in 2006. Been together over 25 years now. It's about 3 years later, we had our first son. His name is Jacob, and Jacob is the best kid. A couple years after we had Jacob, we had twins. Their names are Aiden and Austin. My wife has been involved volunteering with PTA and inside the school system at Fairmount. That's been a really great experience for both of us because where she volunteers and I also get to volunteer as well. I've volunteered several times, taking the truck to the schools for like touch a truck. And they can see close up our vehicle and kind of get some hands-on knowledge of the tools and things that we use here. My favorite thing, every year Fairmount has the annual egg drop competition. So I'll take the bucket truck to the school, set it up, and so they have to build something to protect a raw egg, and it has to meet certain criteria. And I'll release it from the bucket at 3 different heights. So maybe 20 feet, and then all the eggs that don't break, I'll go 40 feet. And then all the eggs that don't break, I'll go high as I can and throw them as high as I can. And we usually have quite a few that make it. And we volunteered for several years, run the concessions there at Tennessee High. And that's to help raise money for the elementary schools here in Bristol. Some of the hardest work I've ever done is concession stand work. Working at BTS is super rewarding. I don't feel like it's just a job. I feel like we provide services that are important and that we maintain them really well, and that when it comes to anything, you know, storm work and things like that, we are by far the best at restoring those services. So at the end of the day, it's just real rewarding to know that we push as hard as we do, and we do that for our customers.